All right. Hello, welcome to today's video. My name is Angelique. I am a spiritual practitioner. I am a student of life. I do spiritual and mental wellness workshops, programs, events, community gatherings. I just do my best to support people with their self-transformation and evolution. And I'm also an artist. Whiteboard. And today I'm going to be getting started on a question that was asked to me by a friend. And they said, "You are an absolute amazing human being. You have allowed yourself to take what happened in your life to help others. What are some key things you can share that would allow me to see life differently?" And first of all, thank you, friend. Second of all, I gave them 5 things that supported me in just having a lighter perspective of life and with navigating some of the challenges that I've been through. If you are new to me or you are new to this channel, some of the circumstances I have navigated were living in Skid Row for a year, not as a social experiment. It was the only place that I had to go in that season. And through my spiritual practice, I was able to see it and use it as a respite, which was a gift. I've also lived in my car. I've also lived in other various shelters. I was unhoused for a number of years, although I would not have said that in that experience. I had lived in different hostels and hotels and motels and room shares and all different types of places, but I hadn't had any real stability in where I was living. So that is the definition of unhoused, which a lot of people in the Los Angeles area, in a lot of different areas, are experiencing. And they still show up to work, just like I was still showing up to work. Other challenges I have navigated include unaliving myself or attempting to unalive myself. And I'm saying it that way for the grace of YouTube. But we know what the word is. And I was in a season in my life where I was surrounded by heavy energy and lack of enthusiasm for life, and alcohol and marijuana and all types of drugs. And I just didn't feel like my life was worth living. I really thought the world was trash and that it would be better to just not exist. And so I attempted to take my life. And there was a moment of divine intervention where the blade that I was using to end my life would not cut me. And I heard and felt in my being that God had greater for me, that God had a plan for me. And so I decided, okay, show me what this plan is. Let's get into it. And so I began this personal development journey, which turned into a spiritual development journey, which has transformed into this fascination with the spiritual laws and principles. And I've created this space to be a conversation around those topics. So when my friend here asked me what are some key things that I can share that allow them to see life differently, I was like, I'm gonna make this into a video. And so this is the first video, and there are 4 other videos that are in conjunction with this. And I was gonna make them all one video, but I decided let's just break it down because I know we're still learning how to expand our attention spans. So the first thing that I shared with them was recognizing that I'm alive. And since I'm alive, I can change my life. I am alive. And since I am alive, I can change my life. You are alive. You're watching this video. And since you are alive, you can change your life. As I just shared, I attempted to unalive myself. And if I were unalive, I wouldn't be conscious and in this physical form, knowing that I can do what I want in this physical form, because I wouldn't have one. So we got it? Recognizing that I'm alive. And since I'm alive, I can change. I can change my life because I have a life to change. Did we get that? We got that? So as someone who attempted to end their life, it is not lost on me that I could have not been here for a lot of the experiences that I have had, especially in the year of 2025. I went to Ghana, Accra, Ghana, with the Agape International Travel Ministry. I went to Tulum, Mexico on a solo trip. I went to the mountains in Wrightwood, California on a solo trip. And I had just such an amazing year. An amazing year of growth and expansion and clarity and, traveling and connection. And it's not lost on me that I was almost not here for that. I was almost not here to experience the delicious mango in Accra. I was almost not here to experience the friendship that I have built with one of my friends, with many of my friends. I would not have been here to understand the importance of peace that is within me and trusting that that is my highest good. And it's okay to spend a week laid up in a hotel room drinking fresh fruit smoothies, it's okay. And that is possible because that is not something that I thought was possible when I was 23, suicidal in 2016, with a blade to my body, And I think that's something that a lot of us don't have the recognition of. The fact that we are here in a physical form, that the divine, the creator of the universe, source, presence, God, Brahma, Krishna, whatever you want to call the creator of life, Allah, right? Like whatever you want to call the creator of life, it chose to make life as us each individually. It chose to create you. It chose to create me. And in that choice was the power to create more, to use our hands. And if you don't have hands, to use your mind, to use your connections, to use what is innately within you, that creative power that is innately within each of us, to live life, and it would be I guess waste is a word, although it's not a word that I really want to use here. But it would kind of be a moot point to come into live and to come into this expression and then just leave. And I can say that now. And I can say that with clarity and certainty, having been someone who was suicidal. And having that recognition is really important for me and has been one of the key factors that allowed me to see life differently. And I also want to say with this question, when someone is asking, what can help me, what would allow me to see life differently, that's your life. You feel me? I don't know what would help you specifically, even if you're my friend. You feel me? Because we are each having a unique incarnation with its own experiences. And so having that very clear recognition of aliveness in myself supports me with navigating challenges. However, it might not hit as deep for you, and that's okay. And if you're somebody, you're like, this one didn't really hit for me, there's 4 other things that I'm sharing. So make sure you go watch one of the other videos and maybe that might hit for you. Okay? And make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you get in the comments, because this is about having a dialogue. Is this something that supported you? Is this something that you have thought about? Are you somebody who has attempted to unalive themselves? Do you know someone who has attempted to unalive themselves? Let me know in the comments. This is a safe space for sharing. I know it's on the internet. You can also go to my website, which is linked in the description of this video, and you can share there on that forum instead. So it's not all on the Google things. You feel me? It's in a more community forum space. So yeah, thank you for watching this video today. I trust that you are well and that you gained something from it, and that if you did not gain something from it, that there are other things that can support you in the following videos. So yeah, head on over.